Students, what is the saddest thing you found out about your teacher? In sophomore year, I had a math teacher named Mr. Big. He was famous at my school because of how short he was, which you didn't always realize until you stood up from your desk. Kids used to jokingly refer to him as Mr. Big. He didn't assign too much work and he was a really nice guy, so most students liked him. However, some students took advantage of his kindness and would mess with him in class, as he seemed like an easy target. I was one of those kids, and one day we pushed him too far. He was my Algebra 2 teacher in my sophomore year. I was ahead in math, so the rest of my class were all juniors. I was very insecure at that time, as I hadn't quite hit puberty yet, and I desperately wanted the approval of the older kids in my class. The one thing I had going for me was that I was smart. Like really smart. But being good in school was not really that cool at the time, so I used my intellect for another purpose, to make fun of people. I couldn't always defend myself physically, so my defense mechanism I built up was an extraordinary ability to make people feel stupid and small using my words. I would study people and learn their insecurities, and store them away for if they ever crossed me or made me mad. For Mr. Big, while he was obviously insecure about his height, I learned pretty early on that his biggest insecurity was control. He made kids raise their hands to go to the bathroom, was super strict about his assigned seating, and he never let students stand up without asking him first. He loved being in his classroom, because there, he was in control of the situation. So I decided to take that away from him. One day, me and the three guys at my table in class started humming. We hummed as low as we possibly could, which made it impossible for Mr. Big to tell where it was coming from. At first, he laughed, and said, "Okay, very funny. Can whoever is doing that please stop so we can continue with the lesson?" We stopped for a few minutes, but then we started up again. Now Mr. Big was agitated. He whipped around, trying to catch the culprits, but he couldn't tell because we made sure to keep normal expressions as we hummed. "Guys, this isn't funny anymore, whoever is humming needs to stop now." I could see his lip twitching, the urgency in his voice, and the look of insecurity in his eyes. It was working. Nothing made me feel better about myself than seeing someone else unravel right in front of me.